Okay, so this is a test of these Hollyland microphones. I don't know how well this sounds, but we're gonna see how good they are. Thanks to my girlfriend. Today is gonna be another editing day. I have a meeting at 4:30 and I desperately need
a haircut.
I am shaggy, but that's just how it is. That's just, that's what that's what it is. That's what it costs having short hair is you need like a haircut every 2 months or so. Right now it is 9:06. I need to get editing. I have a whole shot list that helps me edit, so like an edit list. I love this microphone setup. My girlfriend happily got it for me for our 1-year anniversary, and it is amazing because now it doesn't matter how my lens sounds because you'll just be hearing my voice all the time. And it's a lot slimmer profile. Like instead of wind muff, now has that. Okay, so it's like hella slim profile. Real quicksies. I want to go over what I have in my video bag for camp. If you are a camp videographer, your life is hard. But it's a fun hard because you're running all around the camp. You're trying to get, people laughing, running, giggling, having a great time. So you're trying to get all of that all the time. This bag is compiled over the years, but this is just what I have as a videographer that works at a camp, okay, a children's camp. I always got a GoPro, okay? If I need to pop off a quick lake shot or jump in the lake with the kids or have the kids with the floaty stick, which is in my bag over there, jump in with it, then that's the way to go. You know what I mean? Because I do have like my G7X underwater housing, but it takes a hot second to get it ready. And also I don't have space in here for those quick, just in and out type vibes. I got a charger for my big camera, which I'll go over in a hot second, but I also have a small light. This is a small ring light. Listen, I don't carry a big portable light like with me because I don't have the space for it. So I just carry the smallest little light that I got at Christmas. And it works, any light helps. Then I got a little, it's a blower, so like it like cleans the lens for you without kind of like smudging it. Unless there is smudges on the lens, then you gotta use one of these bad boys. Filters. This is my polarizer, so if it's really, really bright outside, I use it. It goes up to like 9 stops. This is the Rode Video Mic Micro with the wind muff. This bad boy gets all of the audio, and honestly, I could not live without it. Audio is such a necessary need in video, so having a good microphone is definitely worth the money. This is my main shooter. What you're watching me on is my backup. This is the Canon M50. It's a solid video camera. Shoots 4K at a crop though, APS-C sensor. I use a lens adapter to fit my EFS lenses on here. I have a 17-55 on here. And it is the best for camp videography. It gives you such range, and it's f2.8, so it means it's great in low light, okay? And the M50, the body itself, oh, this is the Mark II, by the way, I forgot. It's the Mark II. It's good in low light, which is what I need it for. So, yeah, I got a UV filter on there because I want to protect the actual lens because the f2.8s are hella expensive. So that's my main shooter. DJI drone Mavic Mini. It's just what it is. I don't need a license. Simple shots, area size shots, pretty simple. And a poncho to cover my camera because I don't have a camera cover. I also want to mention real quick, I have 2 of these like utility pouches. One of them has like all charged batteries, right? So I have an extra GoPro battery. I have 3 extra Canon M50 batteries because listen, these things kind of die somewhat fast. So, especially when you're shooting on them all day. And then I also carry the GoPro charger, but I also put the dead batteries in here to be charged. And that's the system that I do with batteries. That's what I carry as a camp videographer. Okay, I'm gonna go edit now. I've wasted enough time procrastinating. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, edit the video. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to edit, if you're happy and you know it, edit your video. Sometimes my brain gets so distracted. I just want them all. I have been editing all day, sitting on a chair. I need to get out. Also, the Wi-Fi is sucking where I'm working, so I'm moving locations. It's so nice to walk. It makes me so happy. All right, look, sometimes you need to steal Wi-Fi to get the vlogs up. I'm also done with my editing, so I feel like I've earned this. Nah, but I sometimes when you have really long editing days and you just want to get up and move, you have to do it smartly, but like everybody's around camp, so it's like you can't look like you're not doing anything because then people start to ask questions, you know, so it's like you gotta look like you're doing something and then nobody will bother you. It's kind of how life is with work. Just look busy. But for me though, I'm actually busy. I'm like trying to do 2 jobs here. I have a meeting in an hour and a half with my boss about camp stuff. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of scared. Just a tad bit scared, a little bit, I don't know. Alright, we are out of here. Okay. Gonna look around for humans. Make sure that we're looking like we're working. So here's the thing. Tomorrow is gonna be a stressful day because there's gonna be 250 staff members. I know about 20 people's names. And tomorrow, I meet my other half, the other videographer. But seriously though, I think ever since COVID happened, we've all become somewhat of an introvert. To some extent. And it is 2024. I still don't know how to do people skills. I would have learned that in college. But my college was in my room. And now we're just sitting here looking at each other. Not knowing what to do. Not knowing what to say. Not knowing how to act. Oh my gosh, do you guys remember, like all my Gen Zers? Yo, do you guys remember like wanting to hang out with your friends, and then like you had to go to your friend's house and then like knock on the door and talk to their parents and be like,
Hey, is so-and-so there so we can play?
do you remember that? I sure do. Or like you had to call the other person's house phone. I feel like if I did that now, it would give me an anxiety attack. Anyone else? I think that it is so interesting how society has changed us mentally and emotionally, physically, like sitting here like on the laptop all day, like, and to only think how much more worse it's gonna get in 30 years. Okay, since I didn't really end it yesterday, it's just kind of cut off. This is why it didn't film, because of this. I have an interview in a few minutes. Not an interview. It was a meeting. Sorry. That's it. That's all it was pouring yesterday, and I didn't want my camera to get wet. Period. End of story. Cut.